There's a green heron. He had a hard time getting out of there. Sorry about that. First green heron of the year. Hello, Larry Ricker, aka Nippy Mox here. I'm at the Whitewater Wildlife Management Area in southeast Minnesota, just a few miles north of Whitewater State Park, where I took you on the New Year's hike just over 4 months ago. It's May 6th, 2019, and I'm out here partly just to be out and about, partly to try to find some pictures, and partly to talk to you guys. Now, it's been a pretty bad spring so far. Lots of rain, cold temps, late snows, you name it. This is one heck of a jam. Even today we had rain first thing this morning when I was planning on coming out here. But as you can see, it's pretty nice right now. A few clouds about, but nothing major. But overall, it's been pretty stinky spring. So apart from the weather being horrible, I've also been pretty dang busy. After I got back from my March trip to Crosby Manitou State Park, my winter camp out up there, I had to work at the gallery quite a bit. Had to get my taxes done, which, since I have a small business, takes a little bit longer than for most people. And then at the end of March, I took a road trip to North Dakota, spent a week in Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Got lots of good footage up there, lots of pictures, all of which I want to share with you. I've just barely started editing the photos, let alone the video. I just got back from that trip. Had one day downtime to unpack and repack. And then I took my wife out east to visit with my sun for the better part of April. It's about a 2-day drive to get out there. So yeah, I had 1 day off from North Dakota. I drove for 2 days, spent a day at my son's, 2 days getting back, and then it was time to go to work at the gallery again. After working at the gallery, I went back out east, spent the weekend, Easter weekend, with my son and my wife, and then went on down from there. We went to southeastern Ohio to visit with my Air Force buddy Jim Chandler for a day, and went over to West Virginia, spent a day with my daughter, then 2 days to get back home again. So got back a week ago today and finally had no real commitments. I had a few things I had to wrap up and straighten up, but I was finally able to get on with some of my own things, including editing photos and editing videos. So you probably already saw last Friday I uploaded my part 2 of my August boundary waters trip finally. I now have both parts 3 and part 4 edited and uploaded. I just uploaded part 4 today. They're scheduled to go live. Part 3 is scheduled to go live on Friday the 10th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon Central Daylight Time. This is interesting. I gotta show you. Right across the trail. So part 3 is scheduled to go public on May 10th, 3 o'clock Central Daylight Time. Part 4 will go public on the 17th, the same time. As soon as I've finished editing this video so I can get it up right away, I'll start working on part 5. Now I have the bulk of this week sort of free. I've got a couple of appointments to attend to and things like that, but for the most part I'm free, so I should at least be able to get part 5 done, and if so, then that'll go up on the 24th, and maybe I can get 6 done so that it can go up on the 31st. I'm anticipating that it's going to be 7 parts total, so not sure when I'll get part 7 done. No promises on part 6 either. First time I've been along this track, and now I have a decision to make. Left or right. Being a wildlife management area, there's no signs or anything to let me know where anything's heading. I don't have a map with me. So I've never been along this track before at all. I'm thinking that's looking a little bit more attractive going up that way. It is going uphill a little bit, but oh well. I've been up hills before, bigger hills than that, with more on my back than this too. Revarnish my canoe. I do so at least every 3 years. In Minnesota, we have to register our canoes every 3 years, and we get a new sticker to put on it. So rather than putting the old sticker or the new sticker over the old one, I take this opportunity to strip it all down, revarnish, and put the new sticker on fresh. So, waiting to do that. Unfortunately, until I get a chance to put the new stickers on, I can't paddle. So even when I get a day like this, it would be great for paddling. I can't do it yet because I got that work on the canoe to do before I do that. And since I do that work outside, I've got to have a couple of days where I know, where I'm pretty positive it's not going to rain. So canoes are still in storage, and I'm not dipping a paddle yet, even though today's perfect weather for that. This is what's at the top of the hill. It's obviously an area that the DNR uses, Department of Natural Resources uses to grow straw that they then harvest and put out for the deer. Here you can see a couple of the hay bales that are left from this last winter out on the edge of the field. I'm not seeing an exit from here. Don't know if I'll continue on over and see what I can find, or whether I'll go back down and either return to the car or try that other track that took me further along the pond. What a gorgeous day it is, though. Absolutely gorgeous. Taking a little bit of a break at the top of the hill before starting back down again. I didn't bring a snack with me, and I got 15 minutes till I normally have my afternoon snack. So after this, I think I better make tracks back to the car. Anyway, just wanted to say a few things about Sam. Now, Sam, ever since he was young, has had problems with these fatty tumors that some dogs get. I had never encountered them before, but then I haven't really been around that many dogs before either. Anyway, the vet assures us that they are non-cancerous, that they're normal, and you know that just some dogs are prone to them. But there's one that's really swelling up on his chest, and it hangs down from his chest, and it doesn't look good, for one thing. But looks aside, when we took Sam in for his checkup in January, I expressed a concern about it. At the time, the vet said to monitor it, and but he was advising against surgery at the time. So, a lot of times, and I understand this, a lot of times they'll go in and they'll do surgery like that, and then they'll wonder why they ever did it because of all the complications and everything it causes. On the other hand, he says he's had instances where they let it go, and then they wonder why they did that. So anyway, I started thinking about Sam on his canoe trips and everything, where he's having to jump in and out of the canoe and over logs and, dragging it through brush and all the rest of it. And it has been growing, and the skin over it is getting stretched tighter and tighter. So I took him back into the vet and explained my concerns. The vet re-examined it, and he says, yeah, it is getting stretched. He says it's gotten to the point where it's not a question of if it will become a problem as much as when it will become a problem. So he concurred with me that we should have it removed. So Sam is now scheduled in to have that done on the 9th of May, which is this coming Thursday. Now the vet says normal recovery on it should be about 2 weeks. It's a fairly straightforward operation. The operation itself shouldn't have any complications. It's the recovery afterwards if we have problems keeping Sam from busting the stitches open or things like that. And of course there's always the concern about infection and things. He is 11 years old now. He's showing his age. Well, he's showing age. I'm not sure he's showing his age. I've seen a lot of 11-year-old dogs that are in a lot worse shape than he is. But he's definitely not the young pup he used to be either. Like I said, I got to get back to the car, get my afternoon snack. Doesn't have to be right at 3 o'clock, but it's got to be fairly close. And especially after doing some exercise like this, I'll be needing extra calories. I was hoping to be able to get some flower pictures, but I'm not seeing a lot of flowers out yet. There's violets, there's dandelions. Don't want to take pictures of dandelions, and violets are kind of blah. So I'm going to have to find another time. It's a little bit breezy for flowers anyway. I didn't bring anything with me to block the wind, and trying to get them. So anyway, I think I better quit yapping now and start making my way back to the car. I'll probably take a little bit of video just to close this off, but don't think I'll be doing any more yakking, which you're probably happy to hear. So thanks for listening, thanks for coming along, thanks for joining my channel, following me, staying with me for those that have stayed with me for so long. Last I checked, I was up to 915 subscribers, so I'm slowly but surely closing in on that magical 1,000 mark. I appreciate all the new subscribers that have joined me recently. Hope you'll stick with me, but especially thankful for those who have stuck with me for several years now, especially those of you that are constantly commenting, liking, sharing my page with my videos with other people, letting other people know about my channel, whatever. Really appreciate you guys. I have fun making the videos, but like everything else, the videos are made to be watched by people, and I appreciate that there's so many people that like my videos enough that they hit that subscribe button, and that there's several of you that are watch my videos almost as soon as I put them up and comment right away. Really appreciate you guys. I love the support. It helps to keep me motivated to keep doing it. So anyway, that's enough of me gabbing. This is a typical Minnesota goodbye. You say goodbye 5 times in Minnesota before you actually leave. So goodbye. Thanks for joining me. See you on trail. Remember, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the rest of that. Appreciate it. Nippy Mucks out.